And we are live. Hello, everybody. Welcome back to Zaid Comics. This is Phil from Zaid Comics, the writer, co-creator of Magic Cop and The Lost Pages, which is live now on Indiegogo. I am just one half of the two best-looking brothers in all of comics. You guys already know this. We've been through this before. And if you are here in the chat, thank you for tuning in. We're running a little bit late because Michael Anden from Forgotten Worlds. He's nowhere to be found, which is unfortunate, but that's fine. We're going to go through his campaign today, do a little stream, update you guys, talk to the chat. And if you guys are just tuning in, you probably saw the title of the stream. We're going to be talking about Mortal Worlds by Michael Anden. And yeah, hey, everybody in the chat. Matt Films. Hail, brother. How are you doing? We got Paul Azevedo, a new face. Paul Azevedo, thanks for tuning in. I love your icon, your little avatar there. It's got that Fragga Boom logo. I dig that. And if you guys have not already, go back Black Flag. We'll actually pull that up right now and talk a little bit about it because it is the last day to back Black Flag. I'm not sure if he's going in demand or not. So if you guys haven't already, we're going to look at it right now. Black Flag, the 90s, kind of a resurrection of the 90s is this book here. Black Flag. Boosh. Pineapple Perception. We got El Gargoyle in the chat saying, I am wet and naked, baby. Hail, brother. Hail, brother. As the way we want you here, man. And everybody, you got to be ready for Zaid Comics. Here we go. Black Flag, Pineapple Perception by Dan Frega. Frega, look at this art. Oh, they made it to 160, and I think that 160K unlocks an awesome add-on stretch goal. Let's see if there's a stretch goal section. I believe that is the Rob Willis pencils fold-out poster that we're going to be getting. He doesn't have a little stretch goal area, I don't think. Stretch goals 150. Doesn't have it up here, but I'm pretty sure we're getting something awesome for that 160. Yeah, look at this. This is a ragtag team of it's a motley crew team of crazy heroes from, it's kind of like similar to the Lost Pages, different walks of life. You got your soldier-esque character with Sniper over here on the right side with the big 90s gun with the 21 on it. He's a badass. He's a screama stick fighter and doesn't really know about his past. You got Geisha, the leader of the team, by this beautiful half Asian woman, Geisha. She is basically like female Iron Man, but cooler. Her father owned this crazy tech and toy company. He was assassinated, and she inherited it all. They live in their or the base of operations is that Emoto Tower, and yeah. Then in the center here we got Bubbles. She is a young, teen, basically superhero. She's got bubble powers. She could encase people in bubbles. She can encase herself in bubbles, float with them, stuff like that. Really cool, like force fields. We got the big boy back here, Gorilla. He is he's a badass. He's super intelligent. He has a photographic memory. If you get him pissed off, Ben Davis, there we go, Ben Davis. If you get him pissed off, he goes into a blind rage. That's where he kind of, he gets the angrier he gets, the dumber he gets. But he's super intelligent. He's kind of like Beast, He's their tech guy. He can make these big guns, but he also uses the big guns too. And then back here, my favorite, Raiden, a mystic man. He's very mysterious as well to what his past is. So I'm really excited to, explore that, see where that goes. But he could look into different dimensions, into the future. He's like their Doctor Strange. He's a total badass. We got Rascal up top. We got a pretty sick shot of Rascal right here. He's an alien. He comes from another world, and he's got this goop suit that kind of can like transform into whatever look he needs. He's got a tail like Nightcrawler, and he can also teleport. He's got these discs. I think they're called time discs, where he could teleport through different portals, stuff like that. And there's one more character who's missing. So if you guys were a fan of the '90s series, you'll remember the little boy who was opposite of Bubbles. They were best friends, and his name was Spot. Spot is really cool. He basically has like the power of imagination. He could pull things out of art and make them real out of the television. So kind of like what I would say, I mean, I haven't really talked to Frege about this, but it seems to me it's like imagination manipulation, which I dig. And I hope he's in the book. He's not been shown a lot, but look at this. This is the cover of one unlocked at 150,000. This is the 0.5 cover. You're going to get an issue 0.5 that's going to be like a vignette of short stories and awesome art from some amazing artists that Frege has been wanting to work with. And I'm really excited for the short stories. This 0.5 is going to be cool. It's going to go over some origins of your Black Flag team. And yeah, today after we get off here, I'm gonna definitely back this add-on set because I want to contribute to the campaign again and get some of the swag. Get a Black Flag shirt, hat. What I really want is this coin. Carry around the coin, flash the coin to my Black Flag bros. Shot glass. Maybe I'll take up drinking. For Frege. Get his dog tags, and I really want the trading card set too. So check it out, guys. This is awesome. I'm gonna drop the link here in the chat. Yeah, we got Paul Acevedo. Yeah, thanks for reminding me about this. This is the last day. We got 7 hours left. I better remember to do this, guys. So before we get off, you guys got to remind me to back this again. Rascal is awesome. Paul, Rascal is awesome. He is. He's a cool cat. He's got some cool. If you guys pick up that issue 0, he's got a cool backstory in issue 0. So back the Black Flag people before we talk about anything else. Check it out. It is it's pretty sick. It is pretty sick. So let's see who else we got in the chat here. We got 4 people watching. If you guys just tuned in, it is Phil from Zaid Comics. And we're going to be talking about some comics today, some comics you guys can pick up. We just talked Black Flag. Definitely check that out. Awesome book. Another book we're going to be talking about is, if you look at the title, Mortal Worlds. I sent the link to Michael. We set this up last week and haven't heard from him. So hopefully he's okay, but we're definitely going to spotlight him on here. We're going to talk about that. We're going to talk about the Lost Pages. If you guys haven't picked up the Lost Pages, Paul, my boy, you're in the chat right now. Have you seen the Lost Pages? Have you seen? Let me actually, let's look at the Lost Pages first, so we can get the newbies in here, seeing what that is, and then we will we'll talk about Mortal Worlds. Maybe give them some time to mosey on over here. But let's actually look at the Lost Pages. Maybe we'll watch the trailer too. The Lost Pages. Now, this is something that my brother, we've been working on for a long time. These characters have been in production. The Silhouette. I gotta hunt down those old issues of the Silhouette because this was our first hero, man. Our first published work. Oh, here it is. Here's an issue of the Silhouette. Damn, this is issue. Oof, this is in rough condition. Issue 2 of the Silhouette. Let me make myself oh, that's the wrong one. Enlargeo. So this is issue 2 of March. This came out March 2014 of the Silhouette. And you could see the Silhouette here in the reflection of the gas mask. And this is an old supervillain. We have a better name for him now. His kind of like joke name, because the characters in the Silhouette were kind of jokey, that we didn't take ourselves too seriously. Paul says, I checked your campaign page and I backed the book as well. Yo, thank you, brother. Thank you so much. I appreciate that. So you're going to get a little sneak peek into old school Zaid comics. You see, we have a different logo back then up here, a little crazy comic-y Z and old school silhouette. I should do like a retrospective director's cut going through this old book and tearing my eyes out. But this character, since the universe was kind of jokey, his name was Ashman, and he would always get flack for it. He always wanted a new name, and people would make fun of him for it because Assman. But Ashman, he's a fire guy. He's got a big flamethrower. I think we're gonna bring him back in the future under a better name, and I definitely have a better name for him. But yeah, look at this. This is the Silhouette. A hot night in the Windy City. Silhouette is taking a look into this bank, Millennium National Bank. Thanks, man. Yeah, this was I was fresh out of high school. Well, actually, I was out of high school for a couple years at this point, but it was our second book. The first book took us a while to put out, and then it took us another 2 years to put issue 2 out. So, if you guys didn't know, these weren't drawn pictures. These were pictures, photographs. The backgrounds were photographs too. This is a bank that is now a restaurant in Berwyn, right outside of Chicago. So these were photographs made to look like a comic. Look at, I actually really like the CG fire effects that my brother did on here. I was talking to you. Oh yeah, that was you, brother. That's right. Yeah. Thank you for hanging out and watching too. We got 5 viewers now. If you guys are just tuning in, we're talking about the old Silhouette comics, and we're going to be promoting some Indiegogo books as well. So I thought I'd whip this out. I just found it right now on air, and this is issue 2. Yeah. So look at that old explosion. These fire scenes are really cool. And what else happens in this issue? I know the big bank scene was the first thing. Oh, look at this. This is one of my favorite shots, actually. I was really proud of us for doing this. The Silhouette gets shot in the back of the head, and all this blackness just spews out of the front of his head. They think he's dead, and of course he gets back up with that whole mending itself. So it's hard to put the Silhouette down. You'll see some of that in the Lost Pages for sure. Now this was way before the Lost Pages was even ever a thing. But let's actually look at the Lost Pages right now that we're talking about it. El Gargoyle, was it Brandon or you that was the Silhouette? It was actually me. I was the Silhouette. I'm in much better shape now, but you couldn't tell I was in like this big coat. And yeah, Brandon did all the computer stuff. He wasn't in the book ever, I don't think. Let's see. Yeah, he just did. He's credited as photography, editing, story art. I would do the storyboarding, writing, editing, and I also play the Silhouette. So it's fun. This stuff we have. I think we have a few left, right? But hopefully, if Lost Pages kicks off, it's going to be big, and these might be worth something. Who knows? El Gargo, thanks for tuning in. We got 6 people now. Yeah, let's look at what the Silhouette. I'll find a cool page for him. What he looked like back then, and we'll take a look at what he looks like. What he looks like now. So he was just literally just an outlined black silhouette. And that explosion there, that's me standing there, and some cool special effects in the background. I did the lettering too back then. My lettering has gotten much better. So let's see. I was big into mostly the X titles growing up, and some DC and early Image comics. Yeah, I remember talking to you about that today. That was a good conversation. Yeah, I love I love all that old stuff, man. I'm an old school DC guy, uh, for sure. So look, this is what the silhouette looks like now. Look how more badass he looks, how different he looks. But still, Maxi still sticks to that original concept that Brandon did way back in 2011. Um, all black, all darkness. And I think his story works even better now that it's in black and white with blood red in this story. Because there was color in the original comics, but this is what you guys are going to get for the silhouette, and it is a gritty story. It's probably, I'd say, the grittiest of everything in the main book for sure. Look at that! This guy is just instilling fear in his foes. So let's watch the trailer, and then if you guys have any questions, definitely throw them into the chat. Share the link out to this stream. We're going to be going for about a half hour talking about things, and then we'll talk about Mortal Worlds. Hopefully Michael jumps on. If not, that's cool. We'll still promo it. But get those questions ready, and yeah, like, subscribe, and share. And let's watch this awesome trailer.
The Lost Pages. From the minds and hands of Zaid Comics comes the first book in their connected universe of heroes, with a cover by legendary illustrator Simon Bisley. The Lost Pages is a story of a magical book
Hope you guys
in
can
the
hear that,
hands
by
of
the
a
way.
homeless man. Within it are tales lost to time of heroes from different eras and walks of life, all protecting humanity from evil. As the word of the book is spoken around a trash fire, new crusaders of justice will be revealed to this world. A supernatural vigilante on the hard streets of Chicago named the Silhouette. An ancient sorcerer battling horrific myth on the high seas known as Wildcard. A modern-day mental monster from the mind of a bodybuilder babe, Crimstone. And a pulp hero from the 1930s, a master of disguise donning the mask of the masquerade. This is just the beginning, for in the future these heroes and more will come together to write the end of the world. But for now, the ink of life flows on every page. Will you be there to read it? Only on Indiegogo.
Thanks, guys. Yeah, Sim's in here as well. Thanks, Alice, man. What's up, Sim? Thanks for dropping those links. Yeah, so that is the Lost Pages. That was a super fun trailer to make. I'm doing these campaign trailers. They're just so fun. And shout outs to Vosto Vlad for making that amazing Lost Pages theme song. He did our Magic Cop theme song as well. And if we get to 250 backers, which we're only like 20 away, right? 19 away. If we get there, then everybody that backs is going to get the Lost Pages theme song as an MP3. So you're going to be able to listen to that. You can hear it in all of its glory because there's more to that song than we're showing, right? In that trailer. So definitely back the book for sure. Yeah. And as well, we haven't really talked about this because we just hit $15,000. It unlocked a new story in our bonus comic. We haven't really talked about this. I'll be making a post about this at the end of the week. I'll do an update, and here you guys get kind of like a first glimpse at the new character to the Lost Pages universe. His name is The People. He'll be drawn by E.J. Morges, and Avery Buttersworth is going to be doing the special trading card. So let's see here. Bam! Look at this guy. Some great turnarounds from EJ. Look at this badass street level vigilante. He's a cross between Daredevil, Punisher, and Casey Jones. He's super patriotic, right? His name's the People. He stands for the people, with the people, and when justice can't be served out by a court, he is the one that goes and serves it himself. So some beautiful concept art from EJ. He's worked on some of the layouts. He did, he laid out all the pages already. So really excited to get this done, colored up for you guys, and in your hands with that bonus comic. So if you guys are on the fence about getting this one, you better get that bonus comic too, because there's a lot of characters that are in there. It's going to be awesome. I hope you guys are digging this, the vibe of this character for sure, because he's a fun one. His story is lots of action and brutality for sure. So yeah, the People, that one unlocked. And the next one that's going to unlock, we got our my man Sim in the chat. If we get to $17,000 in funding, Sim is going to have a 4-page story about a character named Vane, who is a demon bounty hunter from hell, who comes up to Earth to hunt some runaway demons that aren't supposed to be on this plane. So that one's going to be freaking crazy. So we got to get there. We got to get to 17 so Sim can work his magic and sling his ink. That sounded dirty, but Preston Acevedo, I'm in talks with getting him to do the trading card for Vane as well. So we're gonna get some awesome looks with that. But Mortal Worlds, let's talk about that, guys. Thanks for letting me a little rant here. We're gonna go into, I am fresh-eyed for Mortal Worlds. I haven't been really watching a lot of streams, so I haven't seen this project. The young Michael Anden, I don't know how old he is. I'm just calling him young. So he contacted me. He wanted to get on the show. Set that up for today. I hope he's doing okay. I don't know where he is, but let's watch his trailer. This looks really cool, and I want to pull up some reference imagery to guys to kind of like compare to it, because it gives me some vibes right off the bat, and we'll show you that. So let's see here, Mortal Worlds. Link is in the description, guys. Who can stand against us? His art is so old school. Oh, I love that shot. That's awesome. It's giving me a Kirby vibe, guys. What do you think? What are you thinking? Very sci-fi. We even got some Kirby crackle going on. I dig it. Mortal Worlds. Man, that logo even looks like a video game logo. Does it not? That's the vibage I'm getting off of there. Kind of like video game-esque. And I want to show you this one piece of art here that that reminds me of Mortal Worlds. I almost said the name of this this piece of art, because I work for an arcade company, and so I've been around arcade games for years now. So when I see something, a lot of comics and stuff kind of reminds me of old school arcade games. So I mean, you take a look at Magic Cop, and that was stripped, right off of the idea of making a side-scrolling beat 'em up. We're like, okay, we want to do this. What would Magic Cop be as a side-scrolling beat 'em up, right? So that kind of spiraled, became a life of its own. and we made it into Magic Cop the comic. So I want to show you guys two images. Kind of getting the idea where I'm coming from here, because it gives me these vibes. It does. Check this out. So we got the old game Forgotten Worlds. Look at this. It kind of has that vibe, does it not? I don't know. Maybe it's me. 16-bit cartridge. So this is a game at the arcade that we have. Forgotten Worlds. You play as these. I'll show you another image. It's kind of like a boss battle, where you're playing these guys, and the stick you could spin the top of the stick to aim. Really weird game, but it gives me that sci-fi-esque vibe. It's got world in the name. Forgotten Worlds, Mortal Worlds. I don't know. You guys decide. But really cool arcade aesthetic here. And Mortal Worlds is awesome as well. It gives me this throwback style to kind of like Kirby-esque, but also the colors give it a retro vibe too. The motion and the characters, the hard jaw lines that Kirby used to do. I'm digging it. And look at this. Look at that punch. Breaking the panel, digging that, man. Yeah, this looks awesome. I really wish Michael was here to tell us more about this, but we're gonna go over it. We're going to read the description. Mortal Worlds is a science fantasy graphic novel. I can actually, science fantasy graphic novel in which a super soldier discovers that man's first ancestor is our final descendant, a being of ultimate evil. The book will be fully colored, 48-page, one-shot in U.S. standard format with cardstock cover. Yeah, look at these colors. Okay, the story. We got everybody. We got Hex Allen Comics in the chat. What is up? Thank you for joining us. Paul says Cam Kennedy style. Oh, we got Simon. This is a good one too. Reminds me of Duke Nukem. Yeah, you're right. This guy looks, he's got kind of that Duke Nukem, or he's kind of got that Duke vibe from G.I. Joe too as well. Dread 2000 AD vibe for sure. Captain Curls, thank you for tuning in, brother. Yeah. 2000 AD for sure. It's got that sci-fi, but not like modern sci-fi, not like 80s sci-fi. It's kind of got like that almost heavy metal-esque 2000 AD 1970s sci-fi, which we're not seeing right now. We are not seeing. And look at the backgrounds. See, I think it's the backgrounds that gives me that Kirby vibe. The just the lines everywhere. This guy's putting lines and giving depth to his backgrounds, putting just things on top of things, like a tube that goes somewhere, right? Because in the spaceship or wherever they're at, that tube functions for a reason. So really cool, really cool. Yes, hail to the king, baby. Hail to the king, baby. People loving Dread in the chats. Sim said he was backer number 8. There we go, brother. And speaking of 8, we got 8 people watching. If you guys are new to the channel, hit that subscribe, like that button, share this out. We're talking about Mortal Worlds. Okay, let's get back into the story. Striking from the shadows, an evil force preys on the hearts of the innocent. Its goal to lure a man who can last to lure a man who can at last prove a challenge to its own invincible champion. All right, okay. The quarry it seeks is Cade Siger. That's a pretty cool name. A renowned swordsman who can himself barely be described as innocent. Under the command of a mysterious guild, he serves to maintain a threadbare but hardline order in a newborn age of wonder weapons. I like wonder weapons. That is the alliteration of that. Wonder weapons. Yo, what's up? Leg kick in the chat. Hail, brother. Captain Crow's art reminds me of the old school arcade game Narc and the sequential art in between the panels. Yeah, brother. That I was just saying. I don't know if you were in here. I don't know if you're in here, brother, but I'm a big arcade guy. I work for a really big arcade, so I'm around Narc. I've been around Narc. I've been around this game too, called Forgotten Worlds. I don't know if you remember this one. It's got similar Narc art, right? But this totally gives me that Mortal Worlds vibe, Forgotten Worlds. It's more, it's space stuff going on and intergalactic stuff. So I would love to talk to Michael, see if that was any influence on him. But you hit the nail right on the head, brother, with that Narc stuff. Um, yeah. Okay, let's get back to this. But dot 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 the mysterious unearthed power that now impels man to blazing feats emanates from deeper in the cellars of the earth than anyone ever realized. The dark vortex, whom the ancients called Zor, Zoltan, has awoken and sent forth its deadly emissary, Nargon Drave, to eliminate Siger. All right, we got some fantasy names going on here. Passion for Drawing would love these fantasy names. We got Hand of Sin in the chat. Thank you for tuning in. Hail all. Good to see you guys. Yeah, I'm digging that art for your avatar as well. That is really cool. Hand of Sin. Great to see a new face. Hit that subscribe button. Hit that like button. Share this out. We're talking about Mortal Worlds. We're talking old arcade games. We're talking 2000 AD. We're talking CG, right? That's what we're talking. Okay, let's get back into this. When the swordsman dies, Zor. Maybe I should zoom in for you guys a little bit more. You can see these words a little. Get into the nitty gritty. Get it up in my grill. Okay. When the swordsman dies, Zor will prove to not only have been the secret ancestor of all mankind, but existence, lone and undefeated. Sorry, I'm a retard. Undefeated survivor atop the throne of skulls that is Battle Mountain. Battle Mountain sounds freaking awesome. Sounds like something from American Gladiator. Battle Mountain. Okay. The hunt concluded. Zor will submerge once more, the devastation serving to reignite the world from scratch, that it may yield a worthier champion. I'm digging this. This has vibes of like mythology. So I like mythology. Okay. So in Norse mythology, you got Ragnarok, right? It's not the end of the world, right? It is a I don't want to say, I got to choose my words wisely here. I was going to say cleansing, but it is a kind of like a phoenix thing, right? Destruction and a rebirth of the world. It's not a definitive end. So here, Zor is kind of doing the Ragnarok thing where he's destroying, and then it makes a recreation story, a recreation myth, as they call it. Another recreation myth is Noah's Ark, right? Noah's Ark is super popular. It is the destruction of the world with this flood, and then a resurrection. All right, we got 4 o'clock Vengeance says I'm killing it. Thank you. All right, let's go to. However, though Siger is heavily outmatched, he is not one to shirk from a challenge. Let battle commence. This book might be above my vocabulary range. All right, we got Captain Crow. Same UK time. I didn't know what that. I forgot what we were talking about. Okay, The Art of Mortal Worlds is a supplemental magazine. Okay, so we're dealing with multiple books. We got Mortal Worlds. We got The Art of Mortal Worlds. Companion piece. I dig it. Okay, is a supplemental magazine available separately or as a bundle with the comic featuring A plethora, now that's a word I know, of concept art accompanying a variety of revealing articles. Ooh, that's saucy. About the exclusive creative world building and visual dictionary behind the comics. This is cool. You know, you're kind of getting like that old style Marvel encyclopedia here with the Mortal Worlds. So if you're going to get this book, you're going to want to get that Art of Mortal Worlds, baby. Just like if you're getting the Lost Pages, you want to get that bonus comic, baby, because they go hand in hand. You learn more about the universe and you become a bigger fan, right? You want to know what everybody's doing. Okay. This will be stapled, full colored, 32-page book in a U.S. standard format. So this is going to, you know, that's going to be a floppy, it seems like, with those staples, right? Look at this art, this action. Dude, this is totally like a 2000 AD thing. You guys are so right. So riggedy right. Yeah, I got a good page, good action. I like this guy, you know, his like little concept art thing. I dug that. I threw that on the thumbnail. And he's got a big ass sword. He's got like it's not as big as Guts's sword from Berserk, but it's big. Oh, it big. And this guy got like a big sword too. But like I wonder if this is a gun, right? Is it a shield? Is it a gun? We're gonna have to wait to find out. We're gonna have to read. So stretch goals. Um stretch goals, stretch. Let's see what they're at right now. They're at 2,600. They're almost at 3,000. 2,600. Almost at 2,700. So at 5,000, we get a bookmark for all backers and 10,000 first trading card for all backers. I dig that. So we're dealing with trading cards. We're dealing with bookmarks. This guy's just trying to give you the most content you guys you guys can handle. And I know, you know, being a creator myself, you guys can handle a lot of content. And that's the goal for us, is trying to bring that content to you. So check this out, guys. I mean, Mortal Worlds, it's giving me throwback vibes. If you like sci-fi, if you like kind of like that 70s, you know, heavy metal, 2000 AD style, Kirby in here, definitely pick it up. Definitely pick it up. I would say go for that featured tier. You get the book, you get the art book. And now this is in euros. All right. I wonder if I could change that. I can change this, but it doesn't change the perk notation. But it'll tell you when you buy it, right? So someone look it up in the chat. What is 37 euros to American dollars? If you could, guys. So yeah, this is 37 euros. We'll get the American dollars in a second. One book and one art book, hand in hand. They're going to shake each other's hands. You're going to read the book. You're going to look at the art book. You're going to know even more about this world, this mortal world. That's right. We can get the art for the mortal world by itself, or the regular graphic novel by itself. This is simple. It's a simple campaign, guys. What are you waiting for? Check it out. It is great. Great art. Love the yellow backgrounds. Yeah, the colors in this are really cool. Everything's glowing and vibrant. I dig it. When does the campaign end, or is it in demand? We got 16 days left in the campaign for sure. Yeah, check it out. 16 days left. You guys got time, but there's no better time than the present. Am I right? So if you guys got the cash, you like the art, pick it up. We got 62 backers, 171% funded. This book is coming out. You guys know it is. It says it does, Sim, $42 USD for the two books. That is beautiful. Thank you, Sim, my brother. It says the regular price under the euro price. Hell. Anything else? What are the prices for Immortal Worlds? Yeah, we just went through them, Paul. So check that out. Really reasonable. You're getting your two books for $42 USD, or you can just pick up one or the other. And if we get to that $5,000 mark, everybody is getting the bookmark. So spread it around, share it out, tell the people, tell the masses. check out Mortal Worlds. Check it check it out. Yeah, check it out. If you guys haven't already. There's one more thing I wanted to talk about in the Lost pages. If you guys have questions, let me know. I know I can't really answer your Mortal World questions, but personal questions, what hair gel I use, I'll let you know if you ask it. Um, yeah, who's my favorite alteration man? I'll ask that. I'll show you who Alteration Man if you guys want to know. Alteration Man is great. But we'll take a look over. I wanted to show off this one beautiful piece of art that we put up last week. It didn't get a lot of press, but I really wanted to point it out now. It is the last update we had. If you go to the update section, I try to update the campaign every week. If you guys check this out, we have the pianist, who is a beautiful, sexy assassin, 90s style. We unlocked her for our first big stretch goal. She's going to have a 4-page story by my brother Brandon in the bonus comic. So if you guys pick up that bonus comic, you'll get this awesome story with her and a trading card. Everyone's going to be getting the trading card. We want everybody to have these trading cards. And it's going to be the trading card of the pianist by none other than Doodle Bags, Pat Maxton. Awesome inker, awesome artist, pencil art inker, just a great guy. We got Hail Bookmarks in the chat. I agree. We already unlocked our bookmarks. So if you guys like bookmarks, my brother did an awesome bookmark for the Lost Pages with all the characters on it. We're going to have that colored up pretty soon here. Who is Scott Alley? I don't know. Couldn't tell you, brother. Hail. But also here, this is one of the trading cards. The first trading card we're showing off that everybody, all backers, all physical backers are going to get. It is the Masquerade trading card. And I want to take a better look at this right here. There's a better look at me. How's it going? But this right here is the better look at the trading card because look at this. Look at this. Now, the Masquerade, a total pulp hero. This is done by my boy, Passion for Drawing, a fellow Chicagoan, or used to be. He turned his back on us, but we still love him. The Masquerade, a.k.a. Easton Carlisle, actor of stage and socialite in 1930s Chicago, turned masked crime fighter. The first crime fighter, the first masked crime fighter in our world is the Masquerade. He's the master of disguise, and he's always saving those pretty ladies. So this is, we wanted to hit that pulp magazine theme of the hero protecting the damsel. We got 45s, guns blasting on him, and he's looking danger right in its face. So this is all, the colored final version over here. That's going to be the front. And this is the inks, the original inks. This is 11 by 17 big Bristol board. So if you guys like collecting original art, that is up on the page. You guys could pick that up for $300, and it comes with both of the books. Comes with the fold out poster as well. So check that out. And Passion gets a bonus if we sell that bad boy. So definitely help out the artist. That's what we're trying to do over here at Zaid Comics. I mean, I love this character. This is so fun. And we got Paul Acevedo, just backed Mortal Worlds. Hail, brother. Thank you so much. Even though Michael couldn't be here, I don't know what's up with him. I hope he's alive. But we got him a backer. And that my job is done. We got him a backer for sure. Thank you, Paul. That is amazing, man. That is amazing. Yeah. So check out Mortal Worlds. Check out the Lost Pages. What do you guys think of this trading card? I really like it. I really like the subtle Easter eggs in the background. Romeo and Juliet poster, Macbeth, Hamlet. I don't know what this one is over here. Nothing, I guess. Yeah, those bricks, the detail on this, the colors, just everything. He's rocking it. And there's more coming, more trading cards for every backer we have. We got trading cards. Whoa, hey, there's another. Look at that. Oh, this is kind of cool. I like this. I kind of like this. Hand of Sin. I'm with it. Backing now. Oh, which one? I would, I'd say, back all of it, brother. Trading cards looks dope. Yeah, thank you so much. We're trying to get to 17K to unlock more trading cards, more stories for that bonus comic. So if you dig the characters, uh, I would suggest to pick up that bonus comic, and it's going to have more stories for these characters in there. So I could show you like the piano story is only going to be in that bonus comic, but if you get any physical copy, you're going to be getting the trading card for her as well, so you'll know a little bit about her. But we can scroll down here to the bonus comic section after all this beautiful art. Look at that. Maria the Wolf's art, Alan Alonso, The Masquerade. And here's our bonus comic. This right now, this is the cover. We might do a wraparound cover later and put this as the back cover. But let's see some of the art in the bonus comic. This is The Masquerade, done by another artist, Brian Anden. He did this awesome 4-page story that I wrote. We have a crazy, wacky villain known as Count Rock von Dragulov. We'll get a little nice close up here on the Count and the Masquerade for this beautiful cover. This will be colored up, and it's an awesome story. It takes place in a theater. A robbery's going down, and the Masquerade's got to serve some justice. We got another beautiful Crimstone story in the bonus comic, a bar brawl. This takes place right after the main story, storyline Crimstone story, which Maria is chugging along, doing penciling pages every day. And our wild card story. Now this one's really fun, really interesting, because this one is actually drawn by our silhouette artist Maxi Dallo. This was the first Lost Pages story I ever worked on, and this is wild card and Scar, his wolf partner, going up against Anubis, the Egyptian god of the underworld, Anubis. Awesome, man! It's so fun, and it's getting colored right now, so we're gonna be showing that off. So those are the three main stories in the bonus book. And now that we've hit these stretch goals, we unlock the pianist story drawn by my brother Brandon and the people story drawn by EJ Morges. Look at this character, the people, totally patriotic badass. Who is serving justice on the streets. And the pianist, a sexy assassin babe. What more can you ask for? If you guys are digging this stuff, I would say definitely take a look at it, back it, because there's 4 days left for our first 30 days. 4 days left, and we want to get to that extra stretch goal. 17K, we unlock Vane. Vane is a demon bounty hunter from hell who comes up to Earth to catch a demon and send him back to where he came from. So all this in one universe. We're building a huge universe. So definitely check it out. Definitely check it out. And thank you, Hand of Sin, for backing the Lost Pages. I appreciate that. And thank you for backing Mortal Worlds. So add another to the score. Two for Zaid Comics getting Mortal Worlds some backers. For sure. Yo, we got Bits Giggity, aka Piper, or is it Pipper? I don't know what level you're on, Piper. Are you Piper or you're Pipper right now? Who knows? Or are you Pippin? Do you like potatoes? And do you have hairy feet? Who knows? I don't know. Who knows? Pippin's got some hairy feet. So that's what I was thinking. Lol, the people. Oh, did I spell people wrong? God damn it. Piopal? You guys are making me check. I think I spelled it right? People? I spelled it wrong. God damn it. Oh yeah, I'll fix that. We'll fix it tomorrow because the file's at my work. I got random dyslexia. Not always. Serving justice with his typos. Actually, the cool thing about that character is he's an artist. He's a courtroom sketch artist. So he's in the courtrooms, right? So when the criminals get off, that sounded dirty, but when the criminals get set free and don't get the right justice served to them, he's got sketches of them in his apartment, and he goes, hunts them down, kicks some ass. And the report is it is just Piper tonight, no Pipper or Pippin. My stream got canceled, so I get to catch you live. Woohoo! Well, thanks for tuning in. Thank you for tuning in. We got 9 people. Hit the like button. Hit the subscribe. Ring the bell for notifications when we do go live. That helps us out a lot. Over here, helps us out a lot. So we had a pretty successful stream here. We got Michael Anden from Mortal Worlds. Let's pull that bad boy up one last time. We got him 2 backers. 2 backers so far. So actually, we could actually do this in real time. Hit that F5 for the refresh. We got 62 backers now. It's going to take a little bit of time to refresh. And we are at 64 backers. Went over that 2,700 mark. We're almost to 2,800. Thank you guys for tuning in and supporting the boys. Even though he wasn't here, I figured I'd still come on and shill for him. And of course, we got the Lost pages. Everyone check that out if you haven't already. We're going to have some sketch cards soon from some awesome artists, Sim being one of them. We got some Vic King sketch cards coming out all as well. He's shipping them out to me. So if you guys like that physical art, we have some guest artists doing sketch cards, or you could pick up the book, the poster, and the bonus comic with a sketch from one or another amazing artist. Joe Ball is going to be doing some sketches for you guys at this $125 mark, or Maria the Wolf, new face, awesome artist. She's doing crazy detail. Look at this. This is an interior cover. If you guys are collectors of this art, I have the art right next to me, man. I'll actually pull it out. You can take a look at it. It is gorgeous, and it is for sale on here. Let's see. I just gotta find. I got these big envelopes. I don't know which. We'll actually blow this bag boy up. I just got my copy of Sea Dog and Kill Switch. Awesome, Mark Poulton, awesome writer, great guy. Great guy. Let's see here. Looking for this art. Got Heck Yeah. Can't type as well with claws. So Piper is a werewolf. She has claws, unless she's one of those ladies that gets those crazy fake nails. Masquerade is looking good. Yeah, man. I'm getting pages in all the time from Alan, and he is killing it with these Masquerade pages. It's beautiful, man. You guys are gonna love it. There's some romance in the Masquerade story. He's got a love interest. She's this beautiful lounge singer named Lila Delane. Yeah, I think that's her name. So let's check this out. So you see the little window right here. That's the art. Now this is. Let me get rid of this. This is Maria's original art, and I know Piper actually has a sketch card from Maria. She has our Magic Cop Grey Wolf sketch card that she picked up from the Magic Cop campaign. So we got Maria doing some actual interiors. This is an interior cover, and you see the detail. She's seen the sketch card detail, but this is full page detail, baby. Look at that. Look at that. So if you guys love 90s, Lobo, the Max, check this bad boy out. Check out Crimstone. Pick up the Lost pages because Crimstone and Taz is the babe in the center. They're in the book. They're in the bonus book, and they're going to have a trading card drawn by Dan Friggity Frega. All right. So we're not kidding around over here at Zaid Comics. We're pulling out all the artists. We're making it happen. We're making it happen. For sure. We got what size is the Lost Pages bonus comic? Regular or ashcan size? Great question, Captain Curls. So back when we did Magic Cop, I'm just seeing if I had an ashcan. We do. So this is the ashcan to Magic Cop, right? It's ashcan sized. And the regular book is, graphic novel size, standard American. But this is thick, for an ashcan. This is 38 pages. It's got, concept art in it. It's got story in it, fan art. So we are making the supplemental book, the bonus comic for the Lost Pages. It's going to be regular book size. It's not going to be ashcan size. We want this bad boy to be, big size. We got a lot of stories, a lot of detail. With Maria's art, as you could see with that Crimstone, she puts a lot of detail in there. So we want it a size of an issue, and it's going to keep growing if we get more and more funding. Like I said, we get to 17K. It adds 4 more pages plus an interior cover for Vane, our new character, and it could get up to over 40 pages in that bonus comic. So it's basically another book, guys. You're going to learn more about the world, more about the characters. It's going to have some fan art in it as well. So definitely pick up that bonus comic. No, crazy, pretty smallish claws. Heh. The interior cover would make a good colored trading card perk. Yeah, man. I mean, all this art and these covers, they would be beautiful trading cards. I think it's even better that we get them as interior covers because they're bigger, right? It's going to be colored up. So this bad boy is going to be colored. It's actually getting colored right now. And we're going to show that off. It's going to look insane. Insanity. But we have an Etsy store. We're thinking about doing posters through our Etsy store later on after the campaign is over. So a lot coming out, man. We want to make this our full-time gig. We love doing this. This is so fun for us, seeing all this artwork and getting you guys these cool stories. Yeah, 10 people in the chat here. Thank you for joining us. We're about to wrap up. We talked about Black Flag today. Because there's only like 6 hours left to get your hands on Black Flag. Check it out. It is beautiful. It is 90s. He describes it as if you took a comic book, injected it with Mountain Dew, shot it with some 50 caliber bullets, and poured all the titty milk you could want all over the book. That is Black Flag. Those are his words, not mine, brothers and sisters. Those are his words. So this is 90s to the max. Awesome to the max. So check out Black Flag from our good friend Dan Friggity Frega. As well as definitely go check out Mortal Worlds. We got him two beautiful backers from the chat today. Thank you all for backing Mortal Worlds. Michael couldn't be here tonight. I hope he's doing okay. We got Hand of Sin says, "Have a good night, Phil. Catch up with you later." Thank you so much. Thanks for tuning in. I appreciate it. And of course, we had the book itself, the Liggity Lost Pages. Okay, with cover by none other than Simon Bisley, the God. GAWD, the God. Not many people can carry a stream by themselves. Respect. Yo, thanks Thanks, Leda. Thank you. Thank you, Pipper. Yeah, so check out Lost Pages, check out all these books. Thanks for tuning in. We had some great viewers. Thanks for everyone that is viewing. And we will catch you next time with another video. We got some live streams this weekend. We're interviewing Artsy Bear on Saturday. We're interviewing Ben Fuse on Saturday, Outlaw Nights, and Black and White for art. And we will catch you all later.